Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Deco, as the new sporting director believes Barca are making a big mistake by not signing 15 million rated teenager Ivan Fresneda. We are going to discuss on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about outcast right back Sergino Dest, who have moved to PSV, as Barca did register the defender before offloading him in order to benefit in financial fair play. We are also going to be discussing about that great move by Barca. So as we get right into the full stories, if you haven't subscribed, please endeavor to hit the subscribe button. For those who are just coming across the channel for the very first time, you are very much welcome. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. As Barcelona inch closer to the capture of Joan Laporta on loan from Manchester City, the door appears to be shutting on the pursuit of another right back in the form of Ivan Fresneda. Indeed, the Blaugrana are on the cusp of finalizing a loan to buy agreement for the Portuguese international João Cancelo, with the signing expected to be made official this week. And as such, they have informed Fresneda that they will not be signing him, despite the Valladolid young star already agreeing personal terms with the club. Now, Sport is reporting that new sporting director Deco believes that Barca are making a mistake by not signing Fresneda, whose market value stands at 8 million euros this summer. The former midfielder made the signing of a new right back a total priority upon arriving at the club this summer and has since been pushing the name of Fresneda. Deco is of the option that the 18-year-old is the right profile for the club and can be a long-term solution for the Catalans' right-back problems. However, manager Xavi Hernandez was keen on bringing in a more experienced player for the right-back slot. And despite Deco's urging and the club scouts' good report on Fresneda, the manager insisted on going for Joao Cancelo. That is after Matteo Alemany failed in his attempts to sign Juan Foy from Villarreal. Due to Xavi's insistence, the sporting director agreed to try to sign Cancelo and began talks with his agent, George Mendes, but made it clear that the deal must be completed in a fixed timeline as the Catalans were not going to wait. But the super agent delivered as promised, helping finalize an agreement with Manchester City and convincing the player to take a big pay cut. As a result, Cancelo is now on the verge of joining Barca, while Fresneda could end up at Chelsea or somewhere else from where he is likely to be loaned out. Deco, though, believes that it is a mistake from Barca and that Fresneda's value will skyrocket in the future, making it difficult for them to sign him in the years to come. Of course, even Fresneda has been a player showing that have been linked with Barca for quite a long time, and it is no secret that new sporting director Deco has been the one so instrumental in the pursuit. He has been the one pioneering a move for Ivan Fresneda, but the fact that there have never been any consensus within the Barca camp going for the player, as Deco was the one who was in fact, he was the one solely pushing for that because he's a sporting director. He has a lot of powers to go for whoever he wants, because he also scouts the players, and there were good reports from Fresneda. But despite that, Xavi Hernandez have never been a big fan. Xavi has been on the idea of the club going for Joao Cancelo from Manchester City, And we can see that Javi is the one currently winning the race as Joao Cancelo's move is currently on the works. The negotiations still going on. Fresneda's move now looks like a distant possibility for Barca because now we know that Barca financially can't even cope with bringing those two right backs. You know, they can now just go for a loan move for Joao Cancelo. But now reports are saying that sporting director Deco is just like, according to him, Barca will regret this opportunity because from what he saw, Fresneda will be a great player in the future. Fresneda is still just 18 years old, and Deco sees him as a great deal in the future where his value will skyrocket. And there will be a time when, according to him, Barca will be regretting that had we known. Of course, we know that over the years we have seen some of these superstars now in football. We have been getting some revelations claiming how Barca were really offered those players, like the players were being offered to Barca, but Barca turned them down. We saw the likes of Erling Haaland. He was once offered to Barca when he was young, when he was still at Salzburg. Even Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe, I think since 2016, he was offered to Barca, only for the Barca scouting department to reject those moves. I mean, there have been some players, world-class players, that we have been getting some revelations in the past that Barca did turn them down because they never foresaw that those players would become the next big thing. They never saw them as stars. And of course, the new sporting director Deco is also seeing Fresneda in the same light. Like there might be a time where Barca will say they regret not going for him. Then on to the final story of discussion. There appeared no hope in Barca's pursuit to find Sergino Dest a sitter. The Catalans received no interest in the player for months until PSV Eindhoven entered the picture in recent weeks. Yesterday, Barca officially announced Dest's departure from the club. Dest signed for PSV Eindhoven for 1 year loan deal with a purchase option for the Eredivisie side. Further, Barca retains a percentage of any future sale if the Dutch giants trigger a clause. It has always been clear that Xavi does not trust Dest. The Spanish tactician gave him a second chance in pre-season last month, but the player did himself no favors with his performances. It was thus puzzling to see Barca register Dest with La Liga. Mundo Deportivo breaks down the mystery behind the club's decision. According to Spanish outlet MD, Barca deliberately registered the American with La Liga despite knowing that he would leave. His departure now opens up space on financial fair play fronts, for his salary is now off the Barca books. The newly created space on the roster could be used to register any new signings, including Joao Cancelo. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.